Dear parents, this is an introductory video on an extraordinary school, Kaushalya Global, the Complete School, Center for Nurturing Genius. This school was founded by Mr. Ramesh Partani, an international spiritual and management trainer, coach, and consultant with an experience of over 30 years. He is a children's brain development expert, member of advisory board of Sangam University, Rajasthan. He has conducted over 4,000 workshops for MNCs, private and public sector corporates, financial and educational institutions, government and quasi-government bodies. He has trained over 500,000 parents, teachers, trainers, professionals, executives, faculty members. He is an eminent educationalist. He is a senior disciple of Swami Sukhabodhananda. He studied under great masters like Deepak Chopra, Edward De Bono, Jack Canfield, Robin Sharma, Glenn Doman, Harv Eker, Rob Williams. What follows are excerpts from his address on the last annual day of his school.
2007, when few of my friends sat down together to decide the name for the school, the money came from my mother's trust, initial money. So therefore, and she was a genius woman. We wanted to create genius human beings like her in the school. And therefore, the first word that we chose was her name, Kaushalya. Kaushalya is my mother. The second word we chose was global, because to create genius human beings, we knew that we had to do something more than just academics. So we brought in technology from across the world. I'm going to tell you what those technology parts are in the next few minutes. And therefore, the word global was chosen. We knew we'll have to also involve parents and create many more things other than just academics to be able to create genius children. Therefore, we called our school the Complete School, and then the phrase was added, Center for Nurturing Genius. That is the purpose and avowed objective of our institution. The same meeting, we created a vision for our school, and the vision is to contribute towards creating an enlightened society, because we want these genius children to go and create a better society for the world of tomorrow. And that we cannot do without ourselves becoming a world-class educational institution. So that was the mission we gave to ourselves. We first started by defining what is a genius child, what is a genius human being. Normally it's understood that a person with highest intelligence is genius. But we know that highest intelligence is not enough. In fact, it can be very dangerous if it's left alone. We didn't want to create geniuses like Einstein, the most intelligent man of 20th century, but failed personal relationships. We didn't want to create genius human beings like Adolf Hitler, intelligent enough to fool a whole generation of Germans, ended up killing 6 million Jews in the Second World War. We wanted to create children, human beings who can contribute to make the world a better place. And therefore, we decided it's not just highest possible IQ, intelligence quotient, that makes a child genius, highest possible emotional intelligence, the ability to handle oneself and the world around themselves in their relationships, and highest possible spiritual values. This combination is what is a truly genius human being. And that is our target, to create children. When they walk out of our school, they must not only be just very highly intelligent, they should also be emotionally stable and spiritually anchored. So the technology that we brought in, the first part of our technology, which we brought in, was from a professor in Malaysia, Professor Lee, who created a software for understanding the exact talent profile of children. We do a test on the children after they are admitted in Kaushalya to find out the exact strength and weakness. We find out the rate of growth of the different parts of their brain, and we also find out the right learning style of every child. This test report we share with parents, we counsel the reports to them. The second part of our technology is even more exciting. Once you come to know what is the talent in the child, how to grow that talent for the child to become extremely intelligent. This technology we brought from United States, Philadelphia, a legendary scientist called as Glenn Doman. 8 decades of research he has created in raising the IQ of children. And this is the work, the filtered wisdom of his 80 years of research. If you can look at this carefully, very quickly, I will explain. On the first column on the left-hand side, from bottom to top, you have numbers written 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These are the 7 stages of brain development in the first 6 years that a child goes through. In the second column, you have the part of the brain which is developed in each one of those stages. In the third column on the left side, you have the exact average time frame in which these 7 stages of the brain development happen in the first 6 years. With every stage of brain development, there are 6 milestones developed in the child's brain. So those are the 6 milestones you see on the right side. 3 in the Gyanendriyas, organs of perceptions, eyes, ears, and touch. 3 in Karmendriyas, organs of action, which is mobility, hands, and speech. So 6 milestones per stage of development, 7 stages into 6 milestones, 42 milestones develop in the first 6 years in the child's brain. If these 42 milestones develop in average way in 6 years, the child's intelligence for the rest of his life will be average. If these 42 milestones take more than 6 years to develop, the child's IQ for the rest of his life will be less than average. If these 42 milestones develop faster than 6 years, earlier than 6 years, the child's IQ for the rest of his life will be more than average. So a very important part of the technology in Kaushalya is to develop, accelerate these 42 milestones in the first 6 years. In fact, we have the whole same program offered online to parents across the world. And there, the children join right from first day after birth, many of them. Your children, of course, have come to Kaushalya at 1.5 years, 2 years, or 2.5 years. From that time, whatever can be done will be done to raise their IQ by accelerating the milestones. Now, at pre-primary level, we do these 4 important things. This is the third part of our technology. In any school, in any class, you will find 5 to 10% children are brilliant in academics. Remaining 90-95% are average or thereabouts. There are only 3 differences between brilliant children and average children. Brilliant children read better. Brilliant children do math better. Brilliant children have more encyclopedic knowledge. These 3 things, if you can do with the children in the first 6 years, every child will be brilliant. And that is what we do by giving them reading program, math program, and encyclopedic knowledge program. The 4th thing is brachiation, the video of which you saw. This is for milestones acceleration. This is a unique brachiation ladder created by Glenn Doman, the legendary scientist in Philadelphia. And our school has that. And all children go through this exercise every day. And that hastens the milestones acceleration. This is the third part of the technology of Kaushalya. At primary and middle school, from 1st to 5th, we have chess and abacus as compulsory subjects for our children. 2 periods of chess and 2 periods of abacus every week. Now these periods, chess is for sharpening the science logic, because chess is a logical game. Abacus is for sharpening their mathematical logic. So these children go through these 5 years, 1st to 5th, having 2 periods of chess and abacus compulsorily in our school. We have activities like dance, sports, and many other activities, art and craft, etc., for development of the other areas of the brain, other than the logical quadrant. The most important part of Kaushalya from 1st onwards till 10th, it starts from 1st and goes on till 10th, is the enhancement program for emotional quotient and spiritual quotient. We have 2 periods every week in which we teach them important life skills, important life values, and important life lessons. Some of you would have seen the folder that was sent to you, that has been sent to you in the last few weeks. We send it every week to parents to tell them what we have done in those 2 periods every week. Those life lessons are already having life-changing impact on the children of our school. We have reports from many parents stating in what way their children's behavior is changing. Those 2 periods every week can change, and we send the folders also for you to see that. The subjects we cover from 1st to 10th, there are 34 weeks in an academic year. 2 periods every week means 68 periods in a year. 10 years from 1st to 10th, 680 periods of grooming their personality, making them truly emotionally stable, grounded, and spiritually anchored. The subjects we cover there: storytelling, moral values, communication, accent and diction, body language, cultural heritage, handling failures, peer pressure, patriotism, lean life program. This is a subject which no one talks of, and a very essential skill for success in the modern world. This is the essence of Japanese management. Lean management means producing maximum result with minimum resources. And that's a skill required for every successful person in the modern world. Spirituality, time management, emotional intelligence, anger management, decision making, handling money, personality development, handling generation gap, goal setting, planning and achievement, health management, gender sensitization. Ours is a co-ed school, so from high school onwards, from 8th, 9th, 10th, girls will be taught what kind of relationship and what kind of healthy understanding they should have for boys. Boys will be taught how they should respect girls and what kind of healthy relationship they should have with the girls. Those are all the subjects, public speaking and all that. These are the subjects that we are going to teach them in 2 periods every week, 34 weeks a year, 68 periods in a year from 1st to 10th, 680 periods to form their personality into absolutely wonderful human beings. The next part of our technology, at middle and high school, and this is the last piece in the puzzle of creating genius children, IIT, JEE, NEET, and Career Foundation programs. The best faculty in town, we have tied up with the best faculty in town. They will be running this program. They'll be running it within school hours, so you don't have to send your children outside anywhere for any foundation. And then most importantly, your children will not require private tuitions hereafter. Once they go through those programs, there is nothing more that a private tuition teacher can teach them. Our brand ambassador is Mitra Malani. He joined our school in 2008. He was not able to stand up properly at 16 months. He could not speak properly. This child, in 2008 when he joined, now today, after 16 years, he is the founder and CMO of Teen Mitra, a startup he has started himself. He is an author of that book called as Teenage Jugaad. He is a professional equestrian, national 4th in team event. When he passed his 7th class, he did not want to go through 8th and 9th, jumped straight to 10th. He was so bored in 7th class because his IQ level was much more than that. And in 10th, when he appeared directly after 7th, he passed with 10 on 10 score. He's now pursuing bachelor's degree in psychology and master's degree in Vedic literature simultaneously together from Open University. He's a certified NLP practitioner, certified cognitive behavior therapy level 1, voracious reader. His library has more than 7,000 books. He studied the reading program in Kaushalya and became such a voracious reader. He's already read up more than 7,000 books. Today he has mentored more than 1,000 teenage children, and that's his passion. And this boy is Kaushalya product, the first genius from Kaushalya, and he's our brand ambassador. So that is what the promise Kaushalya makes for your children. My only request to all of you friends is to spread the word. If you think your child is in safe hands, if you think your child is in a very good school, which will contribute very greatly to his life, I want you to spread this word to your friends and relatives. Thank you very much. God bless you.